my tourism Pathshala. It will transform your dream into reality.
Good afternoon, my dear student. Today we are going to learn the IGNOU BTSC 102 Tourism Resources in India. This question is a broad category question of tourism resources in India, and it is a very important question that IGNOU upcoming exam, June or December exam. The question is, write an essay on Indian society during the Vedic period. So, Indian society during the Vedic period. So, we can understand this question, introduction part. Next, we have to divide the Vedic period into two parts: Vedic period, early Vedic period, later Vedic period. Early Vedic period, important features; later Vedic period, the social organization and family; later Vedic society, economic changes, political organization, religious and political, the religion and protest against ritualism, emerging caste system and social inequality, post-Vedic changes, Buddhism and Jainism, urbanization and occupational differences, and changes family and home. So, Indian society during the Vedic period occupy the important place in Indian society, of ancient Indian society. It is generally studied the two broad phases, the early Vedic period and later Vedic. And during the period, the Indian society underwent significant changes in economic life, social organization, family structure, caste system, political institution, religious and cultural practice. The transition from mainly pastoral society is very important. The transition from pastoral society to settled agricultural society through the major changes in social relation and situation. The early Vedic society is largely based on. So we can divide entire Vedic society based on early Vedic period and later Vedic period. Early Vedic period is the 1500 to 1000 BC, and later Vedic period is based on 1000 to 600 BC. Early Vedic period important activity: pastoral economy, tribal life, simple social organization. Later Vedic period is based on agriculture, settled life, social stratification. We can observe. So, early Vedic society, what are the important features of early Vedic society? The economy, first of all, my dear student, when you write the answer, you have to write this answer in this way: early Vedic society, paragraph based answer. Social organization and family, later Vedic society, important features of later Vedic society, economical changes, political organization, religious and protest against and ritualism, emergence caste and social inequalities, post-Vedic changes, Buddhism and Jainism impact, urbanization and occupational differences, and changes in family and women position. Finally, you have to draw the conclusion. But when you're going to prepare your answer, you have to study in this. So there's the important features of early Vedic society. What are the economy was mainly pastoral. Cattle were the main source of wealth. People lived in tribes and clans. The basic unit was the household. Society was based on kingship and lineage. Aryan were skilled in cattle rearing, and also practiced agriculture, trade, and others activities. Rigveda mentioned Pani, people who were non-Aryan, as the traders, cattle breeders, and social life was simple and relatively equal. This is the early Vedic society, important features. And social organization of the family and lineage were the two basic institutions. Religious activities such as birth, initiation, marriage, death were central around the household. The head of the household performed important ritual. Agni is called fire, was the important household god. During the early Vedic period, family was mainly nuclear. The case of later Vedic period, joint family become important. and women participation in ritual economic activities and enjoy better position in the early Vedic period, rather post Vedic society. Okay, later Vedic society become more complex and stratified. Stratified is a differentiation. Fourfold Varna system become prominent. Brahmanas, priests and religious specialists. Kshatriyas is called Rajanas, rulers and warriors. Vaishyas, farmers, traders and producers. And Shudras is the servant and workers. So, Purushakta of Rig Veda gives the divine origin of this four Varna system. Social hierarchy become rigid. At the later Vedic period, this is an important observation, social hierarchy become rigid. An interchange of occupation decline, Varna started turning into Jati or caste system. A caste system has been started from the early Vedic society. This economical changes, main changes was from pastoral economy to agricultural economy. Expansion of agriculture, surplus production, then growth of craft, trade and others occupation. Surplus led to development of settlement and urban center. Economic differentiation, different occupational and social group. So these are the circle of agricultural expansion, surplus production, trade, craft and occupation and settlement in tools. Number 5, political organization. Early Vedic period political organization based on clan, lineage and tribe. And chief means Rajana, rule over the people. The case of later Vedic period, emergence of larger territorial unit and powerful ruler. With economic surplus and social hierarchy, early tribal system changed into more centralized state. What is the religion protest against ritualism? In Vedic society, many ritual and sacrifice was performed for a material benefit. Excessive ritualism, costly sacrifice lead to protest. Upanishads and Aranyak emphasize the knowledge, metaphysics idea and search for ultimate reality. Shift from central ritual to internal knowledge. Shift from eternal ritual to external ritual. Shift from external ritual to internal knowledge. The Upanishad movement linked with the Kshatriya thinker and woman. Later ritualistic Vedic tradition reasserted through Grihasutras and Dharmasutras. The Vedic ritual is based on sacrifice, rituals, external worship. And Upanishad taught knowledge, meditation, and search for ultimate reality. These are the two important differentiations. The Vedic ritual based on the sacrifice, rituals, and Upanishad thought is based on knowledge, meditation, and search for ultimate reality. Emergence of caste system and social inequality. Basically untouchable Brahmanas of the hierarchy system. The later Vedic view was increasing social stratification. Varna system become rigid and hereditary. Fifth category, untouchable, emerge outside four Varna system. Four Varna system based on Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, Shudras, and fifth, untouchable. And social mobility was restricted, which is a very, very important point. Social mobility was restricted. Post-Vedic change is based on Buddhism and Jainism. By 600 BC, political, economic, and social changes took place. Rise of big state and Mauryan Empire. Buddhism by Gautam Buddha, Jainism by Mahavir emerged. Both came from Kshatriya's background and opposed excessive ritualism, caste discrimination, and violence. Preached non-violence, ethical conduct, and spiritual liberation. Next, we have observed the urbanization and occupational differences. Growth of trade, craft of commerce led to the urban centers. Cities become hub of economic and administrative and political cultural activities. Different occupational groups, farmer, artisans, traders, soldiers become important. Merchant and craft groups formed guild. An emergence of urban economic growth, change caste structure, and create new center of power. This is the Vedic town and city like this. Change in family and women position. With growth of agriculture and trade, large household, joint family become common. Position of women decline in later Vedic period compared to early Vedic period. However, women in Buddhism and Jainism got opportunity for religious and cultural participation. What are the important conclusion? The Indian society during the Vedic period changed from a simple pastoral society to complex agricultural and stratified society. The early Vedic period to post Vedic period main change the Varna system, family, lineage, religious ritual, and political institution all developed during this period. The Upanishadic thinker questioned ritualism. Later, Buddhism and Jainism brought about the great social and cultural transformation. Thus, Vedic period laid the foundation of Indian social, economic, political, and religious institution. So these are the important features and characteristics of Indian society. So, my dear student, if you need the guidance, for tourism and travel management, important question, if you want to get the PDF note and private tuition, private guidance, you may contact with me. So, this is the important question for upcoming exam. Keep touch with this channel, follow this channel, share this channel, and if you have any need for any guidance, you may contact with myself. Thank you.